Yo, what's up, everyone? You're welcome back. So, in today's video, guys, I'm gonna do a quick market breakdown with you guys of volatility pairs, guys. Remember, the reason we're doing volatility pairs, guys, is because the real market is closing tonight, guys, as it is Friday today, guys. Yeah. So, without any waste of time, guys, on the screen we're having volatility 51s. This is one of those pairs that are very volatile, guys. So, I need to make sure that always I try to risk as little as possible since the pair is very volatile. So guys, on the screen, guys, volatility 51, volatility 51 is the trend, guys. We're in an uptrend because of we're having a series of higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. And by the way, this is just form of an impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction. So it is okay to say we're in an uptrend. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna mark my highest high of which is in this area and my lowest low of which it is in this area. So what I'm gonna focus on right now, guys, is to focus on the current price. On our current price, guys, we are currently on our correctional phase of which we are anticipating the next impulsive phase. So what I'm gonna do right now, guys, I just want to zoom in and show you what really happened. So if you can see what really happened in this area, guys, the market mitigated this order block here, of which we had some form of a break of structure in this area. So I'm just gonna leave this one in this area and then focus on what is here. So here we're having a nice falcon structure of which the market came and mitigate the order block on our third touch. Uh, and by the way, this was our first touch, second touch, of which this one it was our third touch. So the market did give us some form of an a liquidity around this area, guys, of which it was a trap for support and resistance traders, guys. So one thing I saw about this trade, guys, this trade it was really beautiful, and then I'm also seeing some form of a pattern within a pattern, guys. Yeah, exactly, a pattern within a pattern of which I can start it in this area. It's still fine. So the market really gave a lot of confluences that right now is pushing to the upside. So what really happened, guys, we can all see that the market did some form of a change of character in this area, of which there were some form of order blocks that were being left. So this is the order block that have been left. So the market did came and mitigated the order block. As we can all see that we had some form of a nice falcon structure, falcon pattern, of which it is in this area, guys. Look at the way the market came and mitigate this order block, guys. We were in a correctional phase, even though for those who took a risk entry in this area to take those buy positions, even though they got stopped out, guys. But then it was a nice trade to trade. I mean, it was a nice trade to trade this one, guys. So one thing I'll be doing right now, guys, is to focus exactly on what is happening right now. So remember, guys, I used to tell you about the first, I'm sorry for that, I used to tell you about the first correctional pattern after the market broke the what do we call broke the channel, guys, has high probability of which you are in the of which you are in it, guys. So I'm gonna take a buy position soon as the market give me some nice confirmation in this area. So our target is gonna be above there, but then we're gonna make sure that we risk as little as possible since volatility 51s is very volatile. So this is where we will be taking a buy entry up until this area. Imagine if you can try or manage to hold this trade of risk of 1 is to 10, guys. We can make a lot of money out of volatility 51s. But then remember, guys, we'll be taking entries on our 15 or 5 minutes time frame. So for now, I just want to open 15 minutes and see what is happening on a smaller time frame. So on a smaller time frame, guys, I think the market, it might give us some form of a larger correction. Actually, you can all see that it doesn't give us the type of correction that we've been anticipating. So it's possible that the market might still give us some form of a larger correction in this area before we push to the upside. So guys, it's still Friday tonight, guys. So one thing we should be doing, guys, is to be a patient with this pair, guys. Maybe we can get some form of a nice entry here, of which the risk to reward ratio is good. Yeah. So this is the first three that I will be focusing on actually the whole of this weekend actually, guys. See this first correctional pattern after the market broke out the after the market broke out of the channel, guys, the first continuation pattern has high probability, guys. So make sure that you get involved around this area, guys. Yeah. So the second bet that I'll be focusing is gonna be volatility 10. Yeah. Let's open volatility 10. And by the way, guys, all these pairs I'm starting from 1 hour time frame, guys. The reason is that they're very volatile, guys. I cannot be opening 4 hour or daily time frame, guys. Yeah. So the trend, first of all, we need to spot the trend, guys. Wide and uptrend, guys. We can all see that the market has been pushing to the upside with an impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction, and impulse. So, and another thing, guys, we've been pushing with a series of those higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and higher lows. So now I'm just gonna focus. I just wanna focus on the in this order block actually. Let me just zoom in a bit. So guys, the market did give us some form of an order block here, but then it's not that nice, this area until here. We do have some order block, break of structure in this area, and a lot of liquidity being built above this order block. So now we need to focus in this area here. So look at the way the market mitigated this order block, guys. The market came to mitigate this order block in a corrective manner, guys. We can all see that the market was losing momentum when it came to mitigate this order block. So we couldn't be involved in this trade, guys, because of we were not opening it. But now we need to make sure that we try to scale in, guys. So one thing I can see right now, guys, is that the market gave some form of a nice falcon structure in this area. So the structure is good, and then there were some form of patterns within patterns. Sorry for that. There were pattern within patterns in this case, and there was some form of double bottom, a double bottom pattern in this case. So we couldn't be involved in the trade, guys. So we're just looking to scaling in this position. Remember, guys, the first target is going to be the 90% rule. So this is going to be our 90% rule. So one thing I'm anticipating right now, guys, should the market give us some form of a correctional pattern inside the channel, guys, as I told you that the first correctional pattern, guys, has high probability. Even the one that is inside the channel, guys, has high probability. So for here, I'm just gonna do something like this. Should the market give me some form of a correctional pattern or a continuation pattern, guys, I'm taking a buy position in this area, and then I'm targeting the 90% rule of this nice falcon structure, guys. Yeah. So my stop loss gonna be around this area. So it's a ratio, it's a trade-off, a ratio of 1:4, guys. So it's enough for me to open this position. But then one thing I realize about this one, guys, should the market not give me what I'm anticipating in this case, guys, should the market maybe give me a continuation pattern after the market broke out, guys, I'm not gonna take this trade, guys. Why am I not gonna take this trade, guys? It is because of the ratio of risk to reward. Look at what we'll be having, guys, in this case. Should the market give me some form of a continuation pattern outside the correctional phase, guys, I'm not gonna take this trade. Look at the way in which we'll be risking. 1:3. It's not even enough, guys. I'm not gonna focus in this trade, guys. But then remember that it's still possible that the market might give me something like this, of which our stop loss is gonna be low, guys. So only want to focus on this one when it gives us some form of a nice entry within the pattern, not outside the pattern, guys. As we can all see that this pair, it really pushed impulsively from here. Sorry for that. This pair, it really pushed impulsively from this double bottom area here up until this case, meaning it started from here. Look at this impulsive move from here, guys. So we need to expect some form of a continuation pattern around this area. Then we're in. So, guys, these are actually the two pairs that I wanted to give you guys that are the one that I'll be focusing on during the course of the weekend, guys. I hope each and everyone who's watching this video, guys, is going to benefit a lot from this video, guys. Make sure that when you trade, guys, you apply proper risk management, guys, as volatility pairs are very volatile, guys. You can hear from the name that they are called a volatility index, guys. And for those who are looking for mentorship, guys, I'm available. They can text me on my WhatsApp number. I'm gonna leave the numbers on my description of the video, guys. And for those who are new, please make sure that you subscribe, guys, and then you like the video, as it helps with the algorithm, guys. So, guys, without any waste of time, guys, I'm gonna show you in the next video. Now I'm gonna end this video, guys. So thank you, guys. Cheers.